Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wayne. This is Wayne's Fish World. Thanks for tuning in to another video today. Today we're going to be talking about another Fluval product. We're going to be unboxing the Fluval 48-inch extendable to 57-inch LED light fixture. Now, once again, if you guys have any questions about these products, you can contact me at my page. Leave me a comment, hit me up with a message, or visit www.fluvalaquatics.com. The website just got launched Friday night. It's, let's say, the 21st, I think. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put it in the video. But anyways, the website just got launched, and be sure to sign up. That way you guys can see all the newest products coming out. You can stay up to date with all the new products that come into the aquarium hobby. Now, what I'm going to say about these Fluval lights off the bat is because I've been playing around with them. This video is coming out kind of early because it is an unboxing. I'm not going to get too much into depth on how the lights work with plants and corals, because this video is actually being made before the Fluval food video, which probably came out probably a month ago. This is being made before that video even came up. But I'm rambling too much. Let's get back to topic. Long story short, I'm playing around with them. That way, when time comes, the way the videos come out, I'll actually know from experience and not just preach to you bullcrap that I don't know. So, what I do like about these lights right off the bat, before I get to the technical about them, is the color difference. I'm going to turn the lights out real quick. I'm going to turn it back on, don't worry. But you guys can see there's a color difference in this tank. Now, keep in mind, this tank is filthy right now. Fluval, you're amazing. Thank you very much. And couldn't be possible without you guys. But I'm getting this tank back on track. And you guys can see the color difference. There's a white, crisp look over here, and there's kind of a green-yellow look over here. Now keep in mind, this is 52K, and this is 65K. Now, 65K is supposed to be whiter than 52K. Now, the 52K is actually the Fluval LEDs. And they're not as high in Kelvin, but they're still making a whiter, crisper look, versus the T5 high outputs made by Odyssey, which are, I think, 78 watts, dual T5 36-inch. And you guys you can tell the difference. What I do like about these light fixtures is, for ease, if you guys, they're for basic people, and you can use them for more advanced and experts too, like me. Not trying to be cocky, but you know, it's the truth. But what I like about these, they're easy. You can set them on timers. They're slim, they're consolidable, and what I really like is the switch over here. You basically got easy installation. This is your first LED lights. You can't go wrong. You pretty much have an off, excuse me, an off switch, a moonlight switch, and what I really like about these moonlights, let me turn the light back on so I can talk to you guys. But what I really like about these moonlights is the fact that they're not insanely bright. My quad T5 high output Odyssey light, which I use in my reef tank, which is replaced by two Fluval C 48-inch LED fixtures. Those things had LED lights on there for moonlight, and they were too bright. If you have too much light at nighttime with your moonlights, you're going to mess with the photosynthetic of your corals and your plants. So just keep that in mind. So I really like these lights. Are a lot dimmer, but they're still, you can still see into your aquarium. It's still crisp and clean, but they're dim enough to the point where it's probably not going to mess with your photosynthetic creatures in your tank. So, we're going to switch back to daylight. Simple like that. This light fixture, the 48-inch, is using 46 watts. And what I do like about these fixtures is that it has a 120 degree light dispense. And what that means is, keep in mind, this is the only thing I don't like about my DIY lights. These DIY lights from Lowe's, these LED floodlights, which are 5000K, they have a 38 degree light dispense, meaning it's coming down like this. You guys want to see a good example of that? Click this video right here. But with these, it's 120 degree dispense. A straight line is 180. These are 120. So it's pretty much almost covering straight down, almost like the sun. So that's really cool. Another good thing about these lights is that they have a waterproof gasket, and let me read the back because I had a brain fart there. nothing wrong with reading the back. But it's got a PMMA lens and a full gasket sealing, and it's got a full moisture barrier. And Fluval, in their video, Sarax, what he did, he actually dipped the light in the tank. Okay, I'm not about to do that. For one, I'm not about to get electrocuted, and I'm not about to kill my fish, and I'm not about to be stupid. Now, I have full faith that these lights could be dipped in the tank, like in the video, and nothing would happen, because obviously they proved it on film. It's just, I'm not going to take that risk. I'm not going to try to... I have faith in the light, but you know what I mean. If you invested all that money in your tanks, you would not do that to your tank. But, God forbid, if you ever drop a light in the tank, or, you know, you got too much splashing, or a PVC part came off in your overflow or your filter or something, and there's a lot of splashing, you know no water would get inside your light, so you wouldn't have to worry about a fire or electric shock. There's nothing worse than having a fire caused by electricity in your aquariums. That's what happened to my local fish till they burned down. Without further ado, let's open this box up and get to business. So pretty much, let me turn it this way for you guys. I've already unboxed one to play around with, but it's basically got a little sticker. You just tear that off, and when you open it up, the first thing you're going to see is your instructions. On the other backs, it was actually on the bottom. But these models they make right now, there's the P24, the P36, and the P48, excuse me. The P36 is for 3-inch tanks. I can't talk today. The P36 is for 3-foot-long tanks. And the P24 is going to be for your 2-foot tank. So the P24 is going to be equivalent of this little T5 high output back here, and the P36 is going to be the equivalent of the 36-inch light right there. And basically, you got a little manual right here, gives you all the instructions you need. You can actually suspend these lights from the ceiling too. Another great thing about these lights is, I'll show you when I get it out of the box, but it's really simple. There's not many parts. You got your power cord here, which is separate. It kind of got me at first because I was half asleep when I unboxed it too. But it kind of got me because I saw 2 cords, and I thought at first it was for moonlight in your daytime, but it's not. This is your ballast. It's very slim. I'm going to say it's about 7 inches. You can mount this in your stand underneath your canopy. I always like to put my electricity above my tank. That way if stuff starts dripping, it doesn't create a fire. But you pretty much have your ballast and your cord, and all this does right here is plug into here, like a laptop charger or anything. You know what I'm talking about. That just plugs into that. That piece goes into the wall, and then you have your fixture itself. And then you have the other piece of the cord, and they just plug in together. These light fixtures can extend to 57 inches with these brackets. Ultra slim profile. I mean, really, really nice. These are not Ecotech Radions. Let me repeat that. These are not Ecotech Radions. If you're Mr. Saltwater Tank, New York Stilo, or somebody really big, hey, New York Stilo, where you at, man? But anyways, if you guys aren't, you know, obsessed with your reef tanks or your plant tanks like me, I'm not so much obsessed with reef tanks for my plant tanks, but I've got to get it back and going. These might be your route. They are efficient. I'm already seeing them outcompete the T5 high output. So if you guys are wondering if the LEDs are going to be adequate for a plant tank, well, this is what these videos are for. It's got 696 LED lights on here, full spectrum. You've got 50% being 460 nanometers, which is blue. You've got 640 nanometers, which is red. And then you got 3000K, which is kind of yellowish, green, red, more of a yellow. And then you have the other half, which is 65K, which is white light. And then 15,000K, which is mostly blue, but it's kind of got a balance of everything. When you add those lights together, you get 100% daylight, natural daylight. And I really like it. Maybe I can show you, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can definitely see the colors in the bulbs. I don't know if camera's going to pick that up, but you can see the yellow. God, it actually hurts to look at. But you can see the reds the blues, the whites, the yellows, and I'm not going to look at that any longer because it literally hurts my eyes. But I've experienced no problems with these LED lights, and you don't have a million pieces in the boxes. All it is to it, you've got your instructions, you've got your ballast, which connects to this cord right here, and then you're ready to go. That's all it is to it. I'm going to go ahead and unclip this thing real quick, and we'll actually put this on the tank and see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and unmount this T5 high output. It might take me a second, guys, hold on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind here, find out which one it went to, and I'm going to unplug it and we'll see the difference. One last thing I do want to show you guys is that the plug is 2-pronged. There's no 3 prongs on here, so that's going to be easier. So what I'm going to do is bring it back to my outlet. Go ahead and plug this thing up. And get ready to be blinded. Moonlight, daylight. You guys can see it's pretty intense. So I'm going to get this bad boy over the tank. That's pretty much it, guys. Slick, thin profile. Can't get much better than that. So, that's the Fluval 48-inch. We'll come back with the setup video, more into depth. We'll talk about it a little more. So guys, hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up, share the video, favorite it, like it, comment. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Also visit www.fluvalaquatics.com. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much, all my viewers and subscribers. Later.